Bismillah, I'm reclining on my couch, I'm not really sitting up, so yeah. Anyways, when I was talking to that student of mine who was, talking about drawing anime, drawing like, lively objects and stuff like that, we had a deep conversation about it. We had two conversations. The first conversation she came and asked me, and then the second conversation she had more questions pertaining to the same matter. So we had a deep conversation about it. And this kid is 10. This girl is 10. 10, 11 years old. Alhamdulillah. Imagine, like you speak to adults being concerned about the halal and the haram and what's wajib upon the Muslim. They don't care. A lot of the people don't care, unfortunately. Adults, this kid is 10. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise up on righteousness. She was telling me her mom knew this. Her mom knew that it's not permissible to draw animate objects and, people and stuff like this. So her mom knew it, but she said, my mom still let me draw. She didn't tell me nothing. And I said to her, this is how many parents are. Many parents, like they, out of mercy, they don't tell their children these things. Out of mercy. They don't want to put the heavy restrictions, at least what they feel as to be heavy restrictions of Islam upon their children. And I said, this is incorrect. Even though she had good intentions, not just to this parent, but many parents, many of them. They do this out of good intention, but it's not correct. Not correct. Why? And I said to her, now it's difficult for you. Now you're having a fight within yourself. This is something that you used to you love now, drawing and stuff like this. And now you learn the ruling. Now you have a conflict within yourself. No? You have a conflict within yourself. So, it's better just to be upfront with your children. Be upfront with your children. You know they're ruling on something? Say, my son, my daughter, we can't do this. And you be upfront with them. You just tell them honestly, you're very young, you can't understand right now, but inshallah as you grow older, and you seek knowledge and you study the deen, you'll learn more inshallah. But trust me, for now we can't do this. Something like this, right? Instead of just, you're instilling, raising your children to appreciate things and love things that eventually that they're going to have a one-on-one with themselves about giving it up, such as celebrating birthdays. And it's very difficult to give that up, to give up these things. The parent should be teaching their children upon correct tarbiyah, correct cultivation, what's adhering to the sunnah. And I told the student, you can still draw. There's tons of things you can draw. You can draw nature, you can draw structures like buildings and stuff like that. You can do calligraphy, you can do so much things with art. So I told her, don't stop drawing. Just follow this rule that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has. And you do it for the sake of Allah. And I told her this, and mashallah, you should have seen this girl smile. I says, if you ever give something up for the sake of Allah, Allah will give you something way better. And the smile on this girl's face is unbelievable. This 10-year-old kid. Alhamdulillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy and forgiveness on our children and our students.